What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Galactic video. LJ and I are going to be going over the new Star Wars set, Galaxies of the Shadows of the Galaxy, Galaxy of the Shadows, something like that. I don't
Shadows
know.
of the Galaxy. Yes.
Shadows of the Galaxy. There it is, dude. Well, let's go ahead
Yes.
and let's get right into it. Leave no time. Let's go ahead and go.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that these are gonna be cards coming from the new two-player starters that they're gonna do every set. So I
Okay.
believe it's gonna be whichever two leaders. I've not read anything. The most I've seen is the first picture.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Cool. Well, starting off, we got, is that Moff Gideon? Is that how you say that? Moff Gideon?
Yeah. It's
Um, action, tap it, attack with a unit that costs 3 or less. If it's attacking a unit, it gets +1/+0 for this attack. Epic action, if you control 5 or more resources, deploy this leader, flip him ready, and move into the ground area. It is arena.
yeah. Just in case they ever make some space leaders.
Yeah, that's probably gonna
Yeah,
eventually come.
they could change it. And this is also a sign that this is going to be a two-player starter because if you notice in the first set, the two-player starters they explain more because they're starter decks. So
Mhm.
since it has the reminder text on the epic action, shows that it's probably going to be a starter deck
Oh,
card.
okay, fair.
Um,
Let's go ahead and look at the back of this. The back
yeah.
is Overwhelm. So when attacking an enemy unit, deal excess damage to the opponent's base. Each friendly unit that costs 3 or less gets +1/+0 and gains Overwhelm while attacking an enemy unit. He's also a 3/6.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
giving everybody Overwhelm
assuming,
is pretty cool.
yeah, I'm assuming that this deck's about to have like means on over like maybe some damage base.
Yeah, that would be
Huh.
cool.
Yeah, and it's like working with cost three or less, so it's already working with Vader and its color combination.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, it specifically states 3 or less, so maybe the deck is
Yeah.
built around having a lot of 3 and less units and trying to like overwhelm your opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I hate you. So, they also like if Vader can try to put in like multiple guys into play,
Mhm.
like put like like a two drop and a one or three ones, this ability gets even stronger because it's gonna be widespread of bodies. So yeah,
Yeah,
he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
interesting.
Definitely on its own, kind of weak, but like if everything else kind of plays for it, I could definitely be strong.
All
It's
right,
also Imperial and official, so it has two really good key things too.
enough. All right, let's move on to the next card. We got the Mandalorian, another leader. When you play an upgrade, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, exhaust an enemy unit with 4 or less remaining HP. Epic action, if you control 6 or more resources, deploy this leader, flip them, do all the stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty interesting.
the backside is a 4/7. Whenever you play an upgrade, you may exhaust an enemy unit with 6 or less remaining HP. So it gets a little better on the backside.
Yeah, this is different. This is different. I like that in set two we're already looking at a completely different leader than anything that we've seen.
Right. The only thing this reminds me sort of is sort of how Boba plays, but that's only more so you're untapping for doing something, not like you're not exhausting something by
Yeah,
yeah. So
like it gives you that good tempo back and forth. It flips one turn later to keep the 4/7, but it
right.
taps at a big rate. Like six or less remaining HP. That's a lot of things.
Yeah, honestly.
This is pretty interesting because we get to see like the strong yellow cards. I don't, yeah, because you get to play Millennium Falcon's deck as well.
You love Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
I guess the real
any
question is
leader.
there any good upgrades that we want to be playing with this card? Maybe there'll be some in the new set. I don't know.
Well, let's just say if you're playing green base like everybody plays CL, you could just go traitorous, take a guy, tap a guy.
Hey, look, that's
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
crazy,
That's a
right?
very big
Like,
tempo swing, actually. Yeah.
yeah, you could be playing blue, just like a simple electro staff on your leader, tap a guy. Yeah, there's actually you could just build like this kind of weird Voltron thing with him too, where like you're trying to put stuff on your guys to tap
Right.
them down
Make a
on
bunch of your guys
repeat.
then always get in, or even just always smack their units before they can even try to hit your own unit.
Yeah, like you could always just set up like take initiative, play my thing on top of this Tappa thing because I played an upgrade, and then they already don't have attacker, and you're just like smacking face every
Yeah.
time. And then they put a second body out, you get your initiative back, then you go traitorous, take something, tap something, smack you in the face again, and it's just like a lot of damage through that.
Probably pretty hard to come back from tempo wise. Big
Yeah, you have
swings.
to be, well, you have to be playing like Power of the Dark Side, and I have to have like side. And if I'm pumping him, you can't take down him. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I like this a lot more than the other one. This has a lot more potential in my
Okay,
opinion.
so you like this one more than the last one. All right, I can
Yeah,
get
for
behind
sure.
that. I can get behind that. I'm kind of curious about both. I think these are the
Yeah,
only two leaders, so these are probably the two deck leaders. You think?
yeah. I'm thinking that these are going to be very synergetic decks because these are very synergetic leaders. So these decks should be pretty interesting.
Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. We've got a blue card, villain as well, 4 mana event. Defeat a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less. For each upgrade that was on that unit, give an experience token to a friendly unit.
They really love just making one deck hate the other one very aggressively. Because in the first set you had Luke, give a shield, Vader, deal one
Do
to it.
one,
It's like, alright, well I guess I don't have a shield ever.
right?
This card seems pretty bad, I'll be honest. It's
Yeah,
just like,
I mean it hits a 3 or less only, right? So it's for each upgrade that was on it, you give an experience counter to a friendly unit. So that like it's only good if you are killing something that has stuff on it, like has counters and stuff on it, or tokens or shield tokens or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. 4 for to kill your 3. I don't know. I'd rather just take it with traders, you know.
yeah, it's like you could just be playing takedown or something. Like I could if there is a upgrade deck, I could see it being a sideboard card, but I don't think this ever gets a mainboard slot.
Yeah, I'm not really liking this card much at all. But hey, maybe we'll just be wrong. You know, you never
Well,
know.
if they ever make something that's like a 3 or less that's really huge for some reason, then
Mhm.
this just kills it
The way to
unlike
just
the
get
other
rid of
one.
it, right?
Yeah, if it has like 6 or more health for some reason, then it could kill it.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it's good at dealing with little minions that have lots of
just
upgrades on them, right?
yeah, yeah. It does what it's trying to do. I just don't think
Maybe
the thought of the card is actually strong.
yeah, maybe a cyborg slot as a one to catch somebody out if they're trying to play a bunch of. But other than that, I'm not
Yeah,
really seeing too much.
yeah. I agree.
Move on to another blue. It's a rebel unit for space. 3/4. Restore 2 when this unit attacks. Heal 2 damage to your base. When played, you may return an upgrade from your discard pile to your hand.
Oh, yeah. I like this card. I
Yeah,
like this card a lot.
I like the card
Yeah,
and the art, honestly.
yeah. It's coming at you, dude.
It sure is.
It's like it restores 2, so it's really good against aggro. Really good body flyer. Because we
Can
already played the 3/4 Sentinel, so and then you get to return any upgrade from your discard pile to your hand.
return like
And
Luke lightsabers and stuff. I don't know if that's
yeah,
relevant.
you could do Jedi lightsaber too, because that card's really strong.
Yeah.
You know, there might be more lightsabers in these decks. I don't I don't think so. No, there shouldn't be a lightsaber in these decks because of the characters. But yeah, like that's the issue with upgrades that like you put an upgrade on a guy, they kill it, you got 2 for 1. That's kind of how it feels.
Right.
But if you just naturally add back your upgrades, it's like, oh, this doesn't feel as much as a neg. It's actually made better.
Uh huh.
That's kind of how I feel about this. Yeah,
Yeah.
this card's great.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
like
like
it.
this.
The restore two's big, honestly, too. Like it has a decent body with the restore, then it has a little bit of extra text as well, which I like. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see this slotting in as a 1 or 2 for sure. Maybe even more if we're playing a lot of upgrades that we want to abuse. I can see that being good.
Yeah, I see the issue when I play blue hero is that like my 4 drop is only Kanan, and then
Hmm.
like you can play the 3/4 Sentinel, and like it's a flyers, but it doesn't impact like how this card does. So I think this has a very easy shot of being playable for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's move on to the next. We got 3 costs for a ground unit, Imperial Droid Trooper. All right. The 3/3 Sentinel. When combat damage is dealt to this unit, give an experience token to this unit if it survives the damage. I like this. I like this.
This card is nuts.
I
Wait,
like
what?
this.
Okay.
This card's sweet.
Uh,
Card's sweet.
so first off, okay, they made sure to say combat damage. Vader ping itself and experienced every turn. That would be crazy. But this is just an immediate upgrade to the 3/3 Sentinel that we have. If you're playing green villain, obviously. But this has Imperial also, so it has a lot of types on it. Sentinel, 3/3 body for 3, gets bigger if it trades in the smaller units.
Right.
Like, this is all that you can ask for, honestly.
Yeah, this is making me want to play some more Darth Vader. Honestly, this is just
Yeah,
this is just better of the other
the Sentinel.
Sentinel guy, right?
How
Well, I
about
mean, you
Darth?
have to be playing green, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah, you definitely cut the other guy and put this in because you
yeah,
could get these off of Vader's as well, and you'll rather just get that.
yeah. Especially if they're only like have some like smaller units that they're able to trade into with, then they're gonna have to trade off like most of their small units just to deal with this one card.
Yeah, exactly. This is just a really good card I can see being a staple for a very long, for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree. We gotta get these for sure.
Yeah, this card's strong. Like, I'm
Yeah.
very impressed. I'm very impressed for sure.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next. We got 2 cost
Baby
ground
Yoda.
unit for a baby. He's in a baby. It is
Baby
a
Yoda.
O5 force unit with tap it to exhaust an enemy unit. How we
All
feeling?
right. All right, hear me out. All
All
right.
right, I'm listening.
I think this card might be cracked.
Might be cracked. Okay, might be cracked.
Okay.
Let me hear it.
So
Let me hear it.
you you can go this into any of the Force Sabers
Mm-hmm.
onto it. So let's say you go turn 1 Baby Yoda, and then you go
Turn one,
turn
baby
2
Yoda.
Jedi's lightsaber on it because it's a Force unit, and then now you have a 3/8 on turn 2 that when you attack, you give something -2/-2.
Okay.
That
Okay.
interaction sounds kind of like wild.
I mean, it being a force unit, I mean that matters, right? Like
Yeah, and it's just
O
like,
05 is hard to deal with too. They have to like attack multiple units into it over time, and then you can also just
mhm,
exhaust them. So like they're not really getting in what they want to get in.
yeah, and then like the more annoying units in this game, since it costs an action to attack, it feels worse to actually attack twice at them
Right.
because you lose a lot. So this card's like, they made sure to keep it legendary though, so you can't have to tap their guys all.
Right. That would be annoying to have 2 of these in play. Just tap tap tap
Yeah,
tap tap tap. You would
yeah,
never get anything in.
this card's well designed. I like it. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
You
It
may
could be completely terrible, but it could also be one of the most
also be
sleeping
very
cards.
impressive.
Yeah,
See it. We'll find out shortly. Not too long from now.
yeah. It being a force unit is crazy.
All right, let's move on to the next. We got a 0 cost upgrade wanted. Attached unit gains bounty ready to friendly resources. When this unit is defeated or captured, its opponent collects its bounty. +0/+0.
Oh
What's
yeah,
going on with this card?
so I remember this because they said that they were adding like 3 more keywords or something like this into the new set,
Okay.
and bounty's one of them. So this seems like a thing that you can do where you put it on their guy, and then you try to kill their guy, and you get a bonus for doing it. So you're going to collect their bounty
Oh,
essentially.
this is like a boba card.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
like
Or
hit
Mandalorian.
make their card give you extra 2 friendly resources for 0, and then you just hit it for a bunch, ramp some, play some extra tempo. I like it.
Yeah,
Probably
and
good.
this works with the Mandalorian uh leader
Oh,
because
right, right. The
it's
free
just a
action.
free, yeah, it's just a free upgrade that you get to just play. Yeah,
Yeah,
it just taps something, it works on both sides. It's really good.
yeah. It doesn't specify uh what. So yeah, you can do anything. Interesting.
Yeah,
You could
you
even,
just like,
in a weird way, you could even put it on your own unit that they want to kill if you know they're going to kill it, and you want the extra 2 resources for like, say you're like have two of your resources tap, but then you want to play like one of your sevens, you can make them kill one of your like sentinels or something just to ramp it to
See,
the extra mana there.
here we're gonna look a little closer to this card where it says when this unit is defeated or captured, its opponent collects its bounty.
I don't read. The fuck? I don't read.
Hey, that's what we're here for. It's brand new cards set to
Hey,
like
look, that sounded cool to
yeah,
me.
it did.
It
It
did.
sounded
It
broken.
sounded
That's why I kept
crazy.
reading.
Because
I was
I
like, wow,
kept
it can't be
reading.
real. This can't be real. So I kept reading. I was like, oh yeah, it's not real.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that. That sounded
No, you're
crazy.
good. Yeah, yeah. You always got you're just putting it on there, guys, so that you bounty.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's
I actually read it out loud and still forgot. Ain't that crazy?
it's all
All right, do we have some more? So let's see. Oh, we do have another
yeah.
card. We have
Yeah,
a
we have this one and one more.
three cost upgrade. The Mandalorian's rifle is a legendary upgrade, right? Is that or a unique or whatever it's called?
Yeah, unique.
Is it
Yeah,
unique?
unique.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
It's a unique, so attached to a friendly non-vehicle unit. When played, if the attached unit is the Mandalorian, he captured an exhausted enemy non-leader unit. Put the captured card face down under him until he leaves play. +3/+0. Oh, so it's kind of like from kind of like in Magic, you just like take their guy until your guy this leaves, and then
Yeah,
kind of
the
cool. I
classic
like that.
Fiend Hunter effect. Just take your guy until my guy leaves.
Hmm.
But what this is just a hero card, so this
Yes.
isn't color restrictive. So
Oh
if there's
wow, I didn't even
Mandal
notice that.
yeah, so if the Mandalorian is in other color combinations, because we saw that Vader deck is red, set's green, so
Right.
it'll work with like both.
Right. Right.
And with the leader, when you play this, you're gonna take something and tap something.
Ooh, something to note as well with the card we just saw. That's what capturing a card will also collect the bounty. So you can also just knock the bounty off of it too.
Yeah, so you could go like have your Mandalorian go 0, play that, tap your guy, and then you can play that, take a guy, take the bounty, untap 2. You played this for one.
Yeah, that seems good. 1 minute for +3/+, so get rid of your guy. Seems sweet.
Yeah, I think if it gave any health, it would be like way too
Broken.
good. Yeah, because he's already like what is he? The 4/7, I think. Let me see. He's yeah, he's a 4/7, so this is just putting him to a 7/7.
Yeah, that's very strong. A lot of damage. Can't really take.
Oh wow. Yeah, so one thing that's also really strong playing Boba Fett is that you can kind of lock them out of flipping their leader because you can always deal 7 with like a strike or something. When you're playing Mandalorian, if you have these, you tap a guy, put this on there, and then attack their leader. So it's kind of like the same thing.
Okay. Yeah,
So that's pretty strong. I find when you're able to keep tempo on the leaders, those are the games that are very easily. So yeah,
definitely. Yep. I should. We have one more card. You said.
yeah, the big boy.
Last card is oh yeah, 8 cost space unit. Gideon's light cruiser is also a unique.
Yeah.
7/8 Imperial vehicle captain ship overwhelm. So when attacking, it deals excess damage to the base. When played, if you control Moff Gideon as a leader or unit, play an Imperial unit that costs 3 or less from your hand or discard pile for free. That does lean into the 3 cost theme. So maybe their 3 cost cards are like the ramp card that ramps you into more units. Well, I guess that would go face down, right? Wouldn't even go into your grave.
So you can play any villain card.
Play a
So
villain.
any villain card that costs 3 or less.
This villain unit, right? Play a villain unit
Yeah,
that
villain
costs.
unit. Yeah, unit. Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad. Yeah. You
Yeah,
can play any villain unit. So it's gonna you can play a lot of different cards off
play that new
this.
Sentinel guy.
Yeah, you can play the new Sentinel.
Replay him.
Yeah, so yeah, you can protect yourself. This is something that's really good after playing your Vader.
Actually, yeah, because they can usually will kill
That's
some of your
so
stuff,
much.
and you can re get your guy back, and it's for free. So I mean,
Yeah, you're
I like
just
this
like
card.
play this, get a 3, or a spread of 3s, play this, get a free like so much.
Yeah, I could see playing one of these over one of the bigger cards in the Vader deck or something like that. I could see it as
If
more
there's a little
versatility.
if there's a little bit better removal, we could cut the like Emperor Palpatine and play these. But the thing oh wait, no. We'd be playing Gideon because
Oh,
you have
right,
to
right. You
play
have to play
Gideon.
Gideon. Correct. You're right. Yep.
Yeah, so this card definitely fits Gideon for sure,
Yeah.
and
So
he'll be really good to play after
and
Vader.
you can also play like Vader and Gideon though. So
Yeah, yeah, because it's the color combination for it.
yep. So
We're just not sure what the other color is.
yeah, it could be anything really. We just don't know
Yeah.
yet.
Let's see. Wait, actually, matter of fact, I might be able to figure this out real quick.
Oh,
Because so we got what? It's green, and then the cards that go with it. Okay, so the Mandalorian is blue yellow, and then Gideon is blue green. So they both of their extra colors.
okay.
I could tell because their leaders are green and yellow, but there's a blue hero card and there's a blue villain card. So that means they're in both decks.
Okay.
If all of this is in the two-player starter, so
Right, right. And it could be in the set. We don't really know yet.
yeah. Actually, matter of fact, I cracked the code. They got S's on them. Yeah, these are starter decks.
They got S's on them? All
Yeah,
right.
some of them have the ones that have S's are starter deck. C would be commons. Yeah, so every card besides Wanted is a starter deck exclusive. The set. And it
Okay.
looks like the set is 262 cards. So it's even more cards than
A lot of cards.
yeah,
A
that's a
lot of
magic
cards.
set.
But dang,
Yeah.
okay. These spoilers are pretty cool. I mean, sure, we'll have more coming shortly. I hope so, at least. I'm down to see some more sweet cards. How about you?
Yeah. This was a sweet surprise this morning for sure. I liked
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Well, I guess that's it for us. Unless you have anything else you want to say to the people, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We love all the support you guys have been giving us. We really appreciate it. Unless you got nothing else, then I think that's about it for us.
No, yeah, I just appreciate all the love, like you said, and hope to see you in the next video.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming to another galactic video. Catch you around.
Always.